What's up my G's, and welcome back to another episode review and recap of the Dragon Quest Dino Daibouken, aka The Adventures of Dai anime. And today we are diving into episode 10, onto Papnica Kingdom. This episode covered the first half of chapter 31 through the first half of chapter 35. It also gave us a lot of new information and catapulted us right into another battle. If you want to check out the manga, check out my reviews and coverage of the first 50 chapters. And if you are interested in learning about the Dragon Quest games and don't have the time to play them, check out my reviews on the first 6 games. I'll leave the links in the description down below. If you are new to this channel and enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that thumbs up button. Hit that notification bell so you get notified and don't miss when I drop a new video. And don't forget to let me know what your favorite part of this week's episode was in the comment section. All of your support really helps me grow this channel and will allow me to continue bringing you new and entertaining content, and I really appreciate it. And with all that said and done, let's jump right in. Episode 10, onto Papnica Kingdom. This episode starts off with the King of Romos thanking Dai, Pop, and Mom, and giving Dai the title of Dai the Tiny Hero. Dai refuses the offer and says that he's not yet a hero and that the battle was won by everyone. The king gives Pop, Dai, and Mom a reward for their troubles, and they all receive new outfits. The 3 of them are then presented to the people of the kingdom, and the people of the kingdom applaud them for their help in saving the kingdom. We then switch over to Hadlar's lair, where Hadlar blasted a hole in the wall, while trying out a new attack that was rewarded to him for killing Avan. Hadlar laughs as he claims that he's now mastered heat and explosion spells. Zabuera joins Hadlar, and Hadlar tells him to use his evil eyes to gather the rest of the Legion commanders for a meeting. We then switch over to Pop, Dai, and Mom, who are now on a ship that was lent to them by King Romos. They're leaving Durblin Island after taking Brass home. While on the ship, the captain mentions that they are on their way to the continent Holkia. And then we get an explanation of where it is on the world map, as well as their main destination Papnica, where Princess Leona is. An explanation of the world map is really good world building, and the fact that they didn't really explain the whole layout of the entire world was cool too. It kept lots of mystery in the world while still explaining what we needed to know. The captain says that the Dark Army has sent different legions to every continent as an invasion, and that the battle in Papnica has been the most intense. And also that the continent of Holkia used to be Dark Lord Hadlar's main base. He says that the Undead Legion, a legion of immortal soldiers, has been sent to Holkia. We then switch over to the northern country of Orzam, where we are introduced to the commander of the Blizzblaze Legion, Flazard. He was in the middle of killing a couple soldiers from that country when he was informed of the Legion Commander meeting at Sovereign Rock, where Hadlar was. He quickly sends his minions to continue destroying the country while he's gone. I love Flazard's design and his whole character. I enjoyed his personality while I read the manga, and he instantly became one of my favorite characters. Also, in my last random Let's Play of the week, where I played a whole new world for the Nintendo Switch, the last boss that I fought towards the end of the video looked just like this dude. More like just his head floating around. I'll leave a link to that video in the description down below so you can check it out if you would like to. Anyway, back to the episode. We switch over to Flazard arriving at Sovereign Rock, meeting up with Zabuera. Zabuera explains what happened in the battle between Crocodile and Dai, and says that he is not to be underestimated. He even says that Crocodile has been placed in resurrection fluid, but his chance of survival is about 50%. Seeing this instantly tells you that we haven't seen the last of Crocodile. Next, we are introduced to the commander of the Dragon Legion, Baron, who says that Dai possesses great potential. We learn that he was sent to destroy the Rengaya country, and was summoned back early, but Baron quickly ensures Flazard that the country has already been destroyed. It seems that this guy is on another level. Being in control of a legion of dragons must have made it extremely easy to destroy a whole country. Flazard and Zabuera are both surprised that he was able to destroy the fortress kingdom of Rengaya in such a short time. We are quickly switched to Zabuera, Flazard, Baron, and Hadlar sitting at the round table where the meeting is happening. And the 3 legion commanders quickly notice how strong Hadlar has become. This is awesome. Learning more about the Dark Army is interesting stuff, and watching the dynamic between each character is fun to watch. After noticing that 2 other commanders were still missing, Hadlar quickly reveals that the commander of the Shadow Legion, Miss Vern, has already been seated. And Miss Vern reveals himself. All that was missing was the leader of the Undead Legion, the commander of the Legion currently attacking Papnica. Hadlar then reveals that he summoned the commanders of the Dark Army to gather together to defeat Dai, all at once. But the Dark King Vern, Hadlar's superior, made a direct order and sent Hyunkel, the leader of the Undead Legion, to kill Dai himself. This whole scene was awesome. meeting all of the commanders of the 6 legions all at once, and watching how they acted towards each other was something that we've been waiting for since we first learned about them. We then switch over to Dai, Pop, and Mom, finally arriving at a port that has been destroyed, and Dai quickly takes off to find Princess Leona. Dai makes it to where the castle used to stand, and is completely destroyed. Suddenly from the ground emerges a bunch of skeleton soldiers. These skeletons are the same exact skeletons that you'd fight in the games, and I love how true they stayed to the monster designs in this anime. Just as the skeletons are about to attack, a blast comes out of nowhere and clears the skeletons out. Dai notices that the attack that destroyed the skeletons was an earth slash, and the person responsible shows his face. Pop, Mom, and Dai all can tell that this person is a student of Avan, and he reveals that not only is he the student of Avan, but he is the first. Pop notices his sword and doesn't trust him, because he can sense a strange and malicious vibe coming from him. We switch over to Flazzer throwing a fit because he doesn't think that Hyunko deserves this chance. Miss Vern quickly says that Lord Vern's orders take precedence over all. And Hadlar says that Hyunko is the perfect choice to defeat Dai. We switch back over to Dai and his friends, who are asking this new student of Avan if he would join them, but Pop is against the whole idea. This man even shows them his insignia that proves that he graduated Avan's training. But after Dai asks him to join them once again, he begins to laugh as he summons a horde of skeleton soldiers surrounding Dai and his friends. The mysterious student of Avan reveals that his name is Hyunko, the commander of the Undead Legion. After some taunting words from Hyunko, Dai and Hyunko start to trade blows with their swords, and it's clear that Hyunko is on another level than Dai. Dai quickly readies his stance and launches an Avan Strash at Hyunko, and Hyunko easily defends against it, and that's the end of the episode. We got to see what unfolded after Crocodile's defeat in Romo's kingdom. Dai was recognized as a hero. We got to see the world and its layout, and we even learned about the Legion currently attacking Papnica, which was Dai's next destination. We got to meet the other commanders of the 6 legions, and we got to see their personalities as well as the relationships between them all. We learned that the commander Hyunko, the first student of Avan and the commander of the Undead Legion, was responsible for attacking Papnica. He even faced off with Dai. Dai, who is Avan's last student, faces off against Avan's first student, and I feel like this is the perfect fight to see how strong Dai really is. We also would get to see what a fully trained student of Avan is capable of, and that is all freaking awesome in my opinion. There was a lot of little different elements that added to the story little by little, and did some pretty good world building. There wasn't that much action until the second part of the episode, but out of all 10 episodes, I think only one episode had no action, and I think that's something that this anime has done right. Compared to the first anime that came out, this actually keeps my attention. I tried watching the older anime, but it was just really hard to pay attention to, with it being so old and outdated. I think this anime has been really good so far, and I think anyone who likes action animes will really enjoy this one. I can't really find anything bad to say about it just yet, but I'm sure that if you wanted to find something to nitpick about it, there are plenty of things you can say about it. But then again, that can be said about almost everything, so it's all just subjective. At the end of the day, you are the judge of what you think is good, and I'll leave that up to you. I'm just here to go over the story and tell you what my thoughts are, and tell you what I liked about it. I'm really enjoying making these videos, and I hope you guys are enjoying them too. My goal for these videos is to give you something to listen to while we wait for the next episode to come out. It's like reliving the episode without watching it, and instead reimagining and remembering the episode as you listen. And that was something I really enjoyed doing when Dragon Ball Super was on the air. So being able to provide the same kind of content is really awesome to me. And I hope you guys will continue to join me as I review and recap these episodes of the Dragon Quest Dino Daibouken, aka The Adventures of Dai anime. And I'll see you next time with the next Dragon Quest video. Peace out, my G's.